आपका आज वीडियो में
स्वागत है।
और आज जो वीडियो हम लेकर आए हैं उसकी सजेशन हमें दी है अमूल ने और वीडियो का टाइटल है
श्रीनगर फूड टूर कश्मीरी कुजीन।
तो चलिए देख लेते हैं वीडियो, लेकिन उससे पहले
इस वीडियो के चैनल का ओरिजिनल लिंक आपको मेरे वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएगा। सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक करें, शेयर करें, फॉलो करें इनके चैनल को। इसके अलावा मैं लोग चैनल के लिंक भी हमारी वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएगा। सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक करें, शेयर करें, फॉलो करें।
चलिए देख लेते हैं ये वीडियो।
Kashmir's Wazwa is famous all over the world, but besides Wazwa, there are a lot more food options you can explore when in Kashmir. In this video, we are going to take you on an exclusive food journey of this beautiful valley. From the world famous Wazwa to the local everyday food, it is going to be a journey of a lifetime.
भाई चलो अच्छा है, हमें भी आज पता चलेगा कश्मीरी और कौन से खाने होते हैं।
Hello everyone, I am Anubhav Sapra from Delhi Food Walks. We are starting our Kashmir food exploration from Kashmir Shahi. That translates into Royal Spring. There are 3 Mughal gardens in Srinagar, the others being Nishat and Shalimar Bagh. Here I am with Nazwa, who will be taking us on a food journey in Kashmir. Let's go and explore.
A valley located amongst the Great Himalayas, Kashmir or Kashir is a mesmerizing place. From its snow-clad mountain peaks to its lush green meadows, everything is breathtakingly beautiful, which is perhaps why Emperor Jahangir referred to it as the paradise on earth.
Okay.
Although Kashmir is well known for its beauty, the people of Kashmir are equally famous for their hospitality. While the beauty of Kashmir has been thoroughly explored by the people from all corners of the world, the local cuisine has largely remained unexplored except the Wazwa. Our Kashmir food journey started with a visit to the famous floating market of the Dal Lake. Srinagar's Dal Lake is famous all over the world for its scenic location and the shikaras that float on it. But for the Dal dwellers, this lake is their home, their livelihood, as well as the source of their sustenance. The famous floating vegetable market of the lake is one of its kind in India and only the second in the world, the other being the rowing shops along the backwaters of the Mekong Delta in Vietnam. To visit the market, we left quite early in the morning as this market closes just before sunrise. The boatmen with their boats laden with the flowers and vegetables produced in and around the floating gardens of the Dal gather here every morning to sell their produce. The hustle bustle is exactly as you would expect in any vegetable market, and the produce being sold varies with each season.
We have finally entered the floating vegetable market in Dal Lake, and you can see like what's happening around here. क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पर?
The action is around the vegetables from the Dal. So all the people have gotten them in their own boats and they are selling it so that then they can take it to the mainland and sell it to the people there. So the highest bidder gets the better vegetables.
So the bidding is happening here.
Yeah.
Okay, and can we see like what all vegetables they have?
Yeah, they have haq. They have all the typical Kashmiri vegetables. They have monjhak, and they have nadru, and they have some coriander also.
So we are buying some vegetables from the floating market. We have got some coriander and monjhak.
नाम पहली दफा सुना और शक्ल भी
And you
पहली
can see the
दफा
flowers also. Like for cultivation, that you can just buy the plant.
As per our Shikarawala, the peak season is summer when there is a huge selection of vegetables around.
Wow.
So you can see it's blacker in color, the cumin.
Yeah. This cumin, black cumin, is almost like 4,000 rupees a kilogram.
Yeah,
Then you have honey.
Also. This is almond oil, like pressed almonds, walnut oil. So he sells these things every day.
So this is a market where you can come, you can get your vegetables, then you have spices.
You can get those also.
All of them.
Yeah, he is even selling creams.
Surrounded by the calm, dull waters with the morning light just peeking through the curtain of darkness, the floating market is a sight to behold.
Why is the vegetable more popular of Dal Lake?
So because it's grown on natural fertilizer, like the plants, the weeds growing in Dal, Azolla, and they pull them out and then they stack them. You can see those small stacks there.
Yeah, I can
So
see that.
they grow the vegetables on that. So the thing is that this wheat, I mean this natural fertilizer, it pulls out water from below. So they don't need to water the vegetables. And because the sunlight is above, so the vegetable keeps hanging. It doesn't also fall down. So it doesn't touch the land. And also they can move it to, like they can just pick it up along with the vegetable growing in it
Okay, some
and
other-
put it some other place.
Other place.
So the fertilizer there also, this fertilizer, it will keep pulling water from the down. So that is the benefit. They don't need to water it also, and the vegetable doesn't fall down.
So the vegetable which we get here is more delicious.
It's more succulent, you can say.
Yeah.
Because it's grown on natural, there is no use of chemical fertilizers or anything like that.
While returning back from the floating market, we came across a kandur shop selling freshly baked local breads.
Wow, it's so fresh, and again with the poppy seeds.
Yeah,
खस्ता
this will be very fresh.
After our visit to the floating market, we were invited to breakfast by Mr. Yaqub Dunu, a houseboat owner and a fabulous host. Surrounded by the pristine waters of the adjoining Nigain Lake, we had our first taste of traditional Kashmiri breakfast.
जब ब्रिटिशर्स यहाँ पे आए दे वर जस्ट कमिंग फॉर एंजॉइंग देयर हॉलीडेज एज अ समर वेकेशन. तो उन्होंने क्या कहा, वो तो लॉज कर रहे थे हिंदुस्तान में, यहाँ पे आके उन्होंने सोचा कि हम लैंड पे रहें. तो उस टाइम के ज़माने के जो महाराजा थे उन्होंने उनको रिजेक्ट कर दिया, वही आर्टिकल 370. तो उसी की वजह से उनके दिमाग में आ गया, उनने एक छोटा सा हाउस बोट बना दिया. तो जो सबसे पहला हाउस बोट बना दैट वाज इन 1888 बाय सर कॉनॉट. तो कुर्नाट के दिमाग में आ गया, उन्होंने शिप टाइप का छोटा सा हाउस बोट जिसका लिविंग सिटिंग बेडरूम एक ही था, यानी एक बेडरूम. फिर उसके बाद सिटिंग और डाइनिंग, उसी को थोड़ा अपग्रेड करके हमने
They houseboat बन गया. There's the whole story about like how the houseboat started here. So Britishers, when they used to come here, they were not allowed to live on the land here in Kashmir.
No, as well.
That's why they started this concept of houseboat, and now it's a full-fledged tourism, and people are living here. Their whole lifestyle, the community.
We had tea with girda, a type of Kashmiri bread consumed in the morning. After our breakfast, Mr. Dunno showed us around his houseboat, the intricate handmade walnut carvings inside the houseboat and the mesmerizing water surrounding
Cheers,
it
प्यारी थी
was
ना?
a sight to behold.
बोट भी बहुत प्यारी है. ये रहते भी यहाँ पर हैं क्या?
शायद.
So that was an incredible experience. In the morning we first visited the floating vegetable market, and then we ended with a visit to houseboat, and we had the traditional Kashmiri breakfast with kidda, butter, jam, and the chai.
Yeah.
So it was a beautiful experience, and we really enjoyed it.
It was a breakfast modified to the taste of tourists.
Taste, yeah. We got some perfume pack and some vegetables, like we are having, still carrying it. You can see that's haq,
तो
and
टिंडे
we
लगा
have some fresh coriander. So
और ऊपर से
it was a
साग
great
टाइप लग रहा
experience.
है.
After a tour of Dunno Saab's houseboat, we set out to explore the famous University of Kashmir located in Hazrat Bal and to satisfy our cravings for a hot cup of adrak wali chai.
The best food and the most reasonable food you get is in the university. That's why we are at Kashmir University going to try chicken kanti. So we have ordered chicken kanti here at Kashmir University in the university cafeteria, and that's Najwa's favorite kanti in Kashmir. Kanti in Kashmir. So we are trying the chicken kanti with naan.
लग रहा है अच्छा होगा.
Wow, it was really good.
टमाटर और
Just outside one of the three gates of the university, called as the Rumi Gate, sits a masal sot seller. Masal sot is a traditional Kashmiri street food snack. For this snack, lavasa, another type of Kashmiri
पहली दफ़ा देख
flatbread,
रहे हैं.
is stuffed with a boiled chickpea paste, which is topped with a spicy reddish chutney and curd. Priced at just
मज़े का
rupees
लग रहा है
10,
ना?
this is a perfect snack to grab in a hurry.
How spicy it looks with the red chilies and all, and that's just a mutter. So we'll try it. It's spicy.
Yeah, it is spicy.
It's really spicy for me.
After the slightly spicy masal sot, it was time to try something sweet. Just outside the Sir Syed Gate of Kashmir University, we found a very old and a famous shop which sells walnut fudges, a type of walnut pastry prepared from Kashmiri walnuts and honey.
Wow.
Spiceless.
It's super delicious. I was worried that in Srinagar people don't eat sweets at all, but we found this shop and they make, I think I've tried the best walnut fudge I'd ever tried. They use only 3 ingredients in making this. They have walnuts, honey and dates. That's it. There's no sugar in it. And it's quite moist and gooey. So you can see it's very moist and gooey from inside. So that's how they are made. If they bake it for almost
40 minutes. The mixture, the entire preparation takes them around 15 hours.
15 hours. So the entire preparation of this walnut fudge, it takes almost 15 hours to make it. So if you are in Srinagar and if you try some desserts or sweets, I would highly recommend to come to this place at Moonlight Bakery in Hazratbal and try their walnut fudge. Super delicious, super yum.
After relishing the delicious walnut fudge, for lunch we went to have our first taste of the world famous Kashmiri Wazwan.
So we are going to Karima restaurant. It is not that popular restaurant amongst the tourists, and here we are going to try the mini Wazwan.
Located in a quiet street in Lal Chowk, is a favorite among the locals. The restaurant is famous for its mini Wazwan plate, a rice plate served in a traditional Wazwan style.
This is kebab. This is meat mas, and this is called as tabak mas. So this is the only thing in Wazwan that's fried in ghee.
Tabakamas.
Yeah, this is ribs. They are braised in water and then they are fried in ghee.
And what is
This is made from tripe, sheep stomach,
Okay.
and then dried fenugreek is added in this.
That's what they
This
call
is
it,
kebab.
methi.
Yeah, we call it methi mas. Mas as in meat.
And that's served with meat balls. That's what we call rista. So I'm just starting with it.
Methi mas and rice. So you can see how crispy it is. The skin, the fat on the top,
Yeah.
they're very crispy. Because it's deep fried.
Yeah.
So it's first braised so that it becomes soft.
Okay. Yeah, you can see it's very crisp.
They will serve it one by one because traditionally in Wazwan, the dishes, the Waza comes and keeps pouring on new dishes into the trami. So that's why they will serve it like that. So then you can like have a rista. Since you got rista.
It's really good.
Yeah, piece of the rista.
Then mix
Break
it
off a
with
piece. This is the minced meatball.
This is a minced meatball.
It's like the most tender part of the animal which the meat is come from, like the sheep. So then they hand pound it.
Okay.
Typically in Wazwan, like nothing is very spicy because it's a huge gathering. So you have to cater to everybody's taste buds.
Okay.
So the salt will also be very well balanced. The spice level will also be like not on the higher side. Like as per the tastes. So that everybody can enjoy the
The tabak mas is like with a big layer of fat on it.
Yeah, it has to have a
Has
big
fat
layer
in
of
it,
fat
yeah.
because they fry that layer
The
becomes
ribs.
crispy.
Yeah. That's a,
So there is a special cut. Like you have to go to the butcher and ask, I'm making tabak mas at home, even if you want to prepare it at home. So it'll be like, I'm making tabak mas. So now he's serving us another dish. So this is mutton rogan josh.
wow.
ज़्यादा नहीं मतलब मटन वगैरह खाते हैं
It's a very big piece. I'm gonna serve this side. Yeah. So this course by course they serve you different kinds of meat dishes. First was methi, then you have kebabs, then kebab kamas, then we had rista. Now ragan josh.
So like with rista, you get an individual rista. Like if you are having 4 people in a trami, so every person gets their own rista.
Okay.
So the Waza will put 4 ristas in the trami. But the gushtaba, like it's a very big meatball.
Okay.
So then the Waza will only put 1 meatball and then gravy on all the 4 sides.
Okay.
And then you have to cut that.
So you
in
make your
4
own
pieces.
compartment in one trami and that will start sharing from them.
So you can see the size is bigger, but here since you are having individual thali, so it's individual portion here. But otherwise, like in a proper traditional Wazwan, the gushtaba will be very big, so that you can cut it into 4 pieces.
Okay. Here's the last dish of the Wazwan. Then you can see meatball cooked in yogurt based gravy, and this signifies the end of the Wazwan.
This is very hot.
It's very hot.
It's really hot because the yogurt, it's a yogurt based.
Yeah, that's why I cut it. So that's the goshtava. It's quite soft, very succulent, and again not spicy because it's yogurt based on. And there are a lot of ghee.
Gravy. No, not ghee.
What is
Like
it?
they cook it for so long, all the oil it seeps to the top.
Okay.
Like this is the indication that it's a well cooked gravy.
Everything was good. I really like. My favorite one was, if you ask me, my favorite was goshtava and kebab. I like both of them. Even Rogan Josh is very special. The main part for me is like everything is like not super spicy. It's mild in flavor.
Yeah, it's toned
So,
down to suit everybody's.
every palate. We really had an amazing meal at Karima restaurant in Lal Chowk. Here we tried the mini vazwan. This is like a mini thali where you get rice and you start with methi mas, then you have kebabs, rogan josh, rista, taba kamas, and you end the meal with goshtava. That's like you end the meal. It's cooked in a yogurt-based sauce, and I liked it very much. Even if you are in Srinagar anytime, you can come to this place and try the mini vazwan.
Next, we went to try kulfi at Dil Bahar Kulfi, a famous shop located in the Goni Khan market.
So ये है.
It's a very popular shop. You can see like how they are making it. They put milk in this different molds, and then you have ice pops, and they put them out that side.
After our refreshing
wali
kulfi,
kulfi.
it was time to visit the Hazrat Bal Friday market, or Dargah market as the locals call it. Hazrat Bal, which translates into sacred bang, is famous for its Hazrat Bal shrine, one of the holiest Muslim shrines in Kashmir. The shrine, which contains the holy relic Moye Muqaddas, believed to be the hair of Prophet Muhammad, is located on the left bank of the Dal Lake, hence the name. The place is thronged by devotees every Friday who, besides praying, also come to buy a variety of items which are hard to find on an everyday basis. Every Friday, local vendors and people from far off places come to sell a variety of items in the market.
लकड़ी की चप्पल
If you
थी?
want a glimpse of the traditional Kashmir, this is the place to visit. The first thing we tried was masal, a popular street food snack which simply consists of boiled black beans sprinkled with a chili powder and salt mixture.
So we are having masal. This is our first thing which we are having in near Hazrat Bal food street. Is boiled black beans with chilies and salt.
Black beans.
Again, not spicy.
Yeah, it's
They don't
not
have spicy. It's like a snack.
Yeah, just a little bit of chili, a little bit of fennel powder. They boil them without anything, just in plain water.
Next, we tried some nadr munj.
So they mix that.
Oh, so normally these are nadru, lotus stem, what we call kamal kakadi also, and they dip it in the batter of rice flour, then they are deep fried here.
Yeah, they are deep fried. It's big, rolling.
So this is the typical food around Dargah where they make the paratha and halwa. It's a big, huge size paratha. Now you can see like how they are rolling it. Yes, the dough is made up of white flour.
पूरी family खाते
So it's rolled by his hand, like how they flip it up.
Like the rolling.
Wow.
Pans fixed in the clay oven. So these are not portable.
There's a huge, big size parathas. And then you can see like how they are cooked. They're cooked over wood fire. That's
एक
done.
लम्बा टाइप है.
Wow. We are going to try some halwa paratha. There's a fresh paratha. They just made it right here. And we are going to buy some of it. So we're just tasting it. So that's the halwa and paratha. We have just got the small piece because it's so full. So that's the paratha. That's made up of maida.
Take a little bit of paratha.
And then you put some halwa.
Take some halwa. You can see it's piping hot because they made it fresh.
Yeah. So this is like a typical street food which you get around a dargah. A big size paratha and halwa. You can buy it like small portions as well.
Yeah, you can buy small portions.
What
You can take 50 rupees for 10 rupees for 50 rupees. So then you have it at
That's really good. Excellent. There are three different kinds of jeera, cumin.
इनसे
They are not roasted.
No, no.
It comes in disc and you eat it
Yeah, you just put it
straight
like
away.
that. Yeah. You can try it.
वही थे
And bigger than that one. You can see the comparison.
Yeah,
And this is like a
normal one. Yeah.
instead of brown वाले
Yeah, so here you have kulcha.
Yeah, you can see the size of these kulchas is much smaller.
Yeah, the one which we had was a bigger one.
Yeah, it was a bigger one. So you have big girdas here, like very good,
यहाँ
big.
पे ऐसा कुछ है
The darga girda.
And then they've added poppy seeds over it.
Just a little bit of opposite. And this is like the touchwood, but it's baked for a long time, so it's more crispy. It's more
Crispy.
like kulcha, but it's covered with sesame seeds.
Okay.
So it's called as kripa.
Kripa.
Yeah, this is called as krip.
Crip.
Yeah, this
It's
is
more
krip.
crisp. That's why I think they call it crisp.
Yeah, because it breaks, it makes
Yeah.
a krip sound.
That's why. And then they put some sesame seeds over it. So let's try it out.
ये बाखर खानी टाइप
You have it with nonjai, like you dip it in nonjai.
Yeah, so when you add it in moon chai, it becomes a bit soft and then you can try
you
it.
can eat it. So this roll very thin and then baked. So it's flaky. If you break it open, it's
like
very
a
flaky.
puff pastry.
Yeah. So this bagir khani, there are two types of. One bagir khani, it's made by bakery people. So the bagir khani there is bigger. So this is made by kandur. Like they don't add any ghee in this. So this is kandur bagir khani.
Kandur bagir khani.
You can try this one.
Okay, let's try this like bakar khani. And it's crisp like a puff pastry.
Kandur bagir khani.
Kandur bagir
There
khani.
is another one which you take to other places, like you're going somewhere, so you'll take those bagir khani.
Wow.
So they are prepared specially by these bakery people. So they will add ghee or oil in that.
Okay.
So this has no ghee, nothing. You can see the layers.
The same thing which we call fan. We have something called fan. It's like a puff pastry, and you soak it in tea,
Tea and
you have it like that.
so it becomes soft when you put it in tea. Then you
Yeah.
put it in the spoon.
Right.
Kuta da.
So this is a place where you get big size pedals and
Churchas
paddle.
for stirring. Like they are used by vazas and vazwan. So because the vazwan is mass production of food, so they use big pots and big chorchas.
So those who are buying this, they all are vazas.
यहाँ पे
Probably
क्या
it will have something to do with mass production.
Okay.
And you see those round things.
And
That is what they use as
that's for
takka.
use for pounding the meat, like mincing the meat. It's like a big hammer.
Yeah, for this they will use a stone tuck. So that when they pound it, so easily mince ho jayega.
We tried homemade cow butter, which was hand churned and sold in ball shapes. Next to the guy selling the homemade butter, we found a local lady selling
Acha.
Kashmiri mixed pickle made from haq, nadru, and carrots. After the mouth-numbing pickle, it was time to try some local sweets like khand gazer, busrak, and lal shangram. All these snacks are made from flour and sugar. The busrak and khand gazer are coated with a thick layer of sugar syrup,
बहुत मीठा
while the
होता
lal
है ये।
shangram has some semolina added to
ये
it.
पता नहीं क्या है
Next, we tried shangram, which is fried sweet dough.
So they are using dara oil or refined atta, like the
Acha.
maida, and a little bit of sugar.
Oh, it's sweet.
Yeah, it's not very sweet according to our taste.
What is it called?
Shangram.
Shangram.
It's also very popular. You can see people are lining
Yeah, I
up
can
to
see
try
the
it.
kids having it.
Yeah. Kids love it.
It's called nadru. You can call it lotus stem or kamal kakri or bhe. It's like a big part of Kashmiri cuisine. They make it. It's only like a couple of dishes that they eat a vegetarian food. It's nadru and haq. Wow, that was a very interesting and amazing experience exploring the bylanes of Hazrat Bhai Shrine. We tried so many street food delicacies. I can't say you that there are so many things to try apart from the famous wazwan of Kashmiri cuisine.
After an extensive tour of the Dargah market, it was time to satisfy our barbecue cravings.
So we are on Khayyam Street. We are going to have the Kashmiri barbecue. That's called tuj.
A place which is quite well known for its meat barbecue skewers, which the locals refer to as
such a
tuj.
meat barbecue
The place is truly a barbecue lover's heaven, for you can find an entire street full of shops selling tuj and a variety of other barbecued meats. We had our first taste of the chewy yet juicy mutton tuj at Garib Nawaz, a place that has been serving tuj for more than 4
इधर
decades.
भी है
The mutton skewer was served with a variety of yogurt-based chutneys or dips and the local flatbread called lavasa.
Piece of lavasa. Okay. So what you do is just pull out one. Okay. Then you take your choice of chutney and you roll it and you have it. Yeah, so you take it with your piece of chutney, your choice of chutney. You can take any one, and then you have it. Yeah, exactly. Do you want to show?
Done. It's gone.
Just take a lot of it. And then you'll It's pure barbecued meat. It's not.
This, like, whatever people are having is more like an evening snack for them.
Yeah, it's like an evening.
They will have their dinner again.
This is not dinner. No.
Even with the bread we are having it.
Yeah, it's like an evening snack.
So if you are in Srinagar, you can come to this place in Khayyam called Garib Nawaz Cafeteria. In the evening, they have tuj, that's barbecued mutton, and which you get with 6 different kinds of dips and lavasa bread.
All in all, it was a day well spent. Please stay tuned for our next video, in which we will take you on an exclusive journey of the breads of Kashmir as well as taste of a traditional home cooked Kashmiri meal.
भाई आज की वीडियो देख रहे हैं ना, मुझे एक चीज़ फील हो रही है कि कश्मीर में मुझे लगता है मटन का काफ़ी ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल किया जाता है। हमारे यहाँ पर भाई चिकन का बहुत ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल होता है। मटन तो मेरा ख्याल है कि भाई शाज़ो नाज़िर किसी के घर बनता होगा जितना महंगा है।
इसके अलावा भाई मैंने अगर हम रेस्टोरेंट में बात करें ऑप्शन होता है,
हाँ।
लेकिन जो लोगों की मैंने ज़्यादा प्रेफरेंस देखी है वो चिकन ही देखी है। बट यहाँ पर मैं अभी जैसे वीडियो देख रही हूँ ना, बहुत ज़्यादा मीट इस्तेमाल किया जाता है। लाइक अगर वो जैसे बारबेक्यू है, मैंने अभी तक पाकिस्तान में, मुझे नहीं पता कहीं पर हो, वो मैं कुछ कह नहीं सकती, बट मेरी नज़र से नहीं गुजरा कि मैंने बारबेक्यू मतलब मीट का देखा हो। तुमने कभी देखा है?
मैंने भी नहीं देखा।
हमने सिर्फ चिकन का देखा है। हाँ, चिकन कबाब, चिकन टिक्का, चिकन पीस, चिकन मलाई बोटी,
दुमची, दिल, पोटा, कलेजी,
मतलब चिकन का
चिकन का सब कुछ।
लेकिन ये जो मीट वाला है ना, ये वाकई में मेरे लिए सरप्राइजिंग था, क्योंकि वाजवान में भी अगर बात करें तो कंप्लीट मीट था और मतलब कोई ऐसी चीज़ नहीं थी। पहले मुझे लगा कि शायद जो कबाब होगा वो चिकन का होगा, लेकिन वो भी चिकन का नहीं था। बट ये क्या, हाँ, जो कड़ी थी वो बहुत अच्छी मुझे लग रही थी। वो पता नहीं क्या नाम
चिकन
था,
वो दही वाली,
गुश्ताब करके कुछ नाम था,
जो दही वाली थी।
हाँ, उसकी मुझे कड़ी बहुत अच्छी
हाँ,
लग रही थी।
वो ना असल में हमारे यहाँ पर ना वो बनाते हैं वाइट चिकन, जो बनाते हैं
हाँ,
ना उस टाइप की ना, वो थोड़ी सी कड़ी जो है वो लग रही थी। वैसे वो होता बहुत मजे का है,
हाँ।
वाइट चिकन कोरमा जो होता है। अच्छा, वैसे यहाँ एक और चीज़ जो है ना, बाजार काफ़ी बड़ा था, काफ़ी ज़्यादा आपको वहाँ पे डिफरेंट जो है शॉप्स देखने को मिली हैं। जैसे कि अगर मैं यहाँ पे भी बात करूँ तो यहाँ पर जुम्मा बाजार कहते हैं, जो लगता है अक्सर जो बड़ी बड़ी मार्केट्स लगती हैं, तो वहाँ वो भी इतनी बड़ी नहीं होती। हालांकि ये भी बीच में बताया कि स्पेशल से जुम्मे के जुम्मे लगता है, लेकिन हाँ, काफ़ी ज़्यादा आपको चीज़ें देखने को मिलती
हाँ,
हैं।
मैं कहूँगी आज की वीडियो में ना हमें फर्स्ट टाइम कश्मीर को हमने काफ़ी ज़्यादा एक्सप्लोर किया है। अदरवाइज हम लोग बड़ी सिलेक्टेड सी जगह देखते हैं और खाने पीने देखते हैं। अगर डल लेक के बारे में वहाँ तक ही हम लोग महदूद रहते हैं, तो ये जो लोकल बाज़ार है ये हम लोगों ने आज देखा है। तो मैं कहूँगी कि बीइंग कश्मीरी मुझे काफ़ी ज़्यादा ये फील हो रहा है भाई कि हम लोगों को बहुत सारी चीज़ों का पता ही नहीं है। बीच में बीन्स का वो एक अंकल थे जिन्होंने कुछ बना कर दिया था, लोबिया का, ब्लैक बीन्स जो थे उसका,
वो उबला हुआ।
ये चीज़ मुझे ज़रूर याद है कि जब हम लोग कश्मीर गए थे तो वहाँ पर भी जो वहाँ का एक बोलते हैं ना कि एक जगह की खासियत होती है वहाँ की, तो उनका उन्होंने ये बताया था कि वहाँ के लोग जो है वो राजमा चावल जो है
काफ़ी शौक से खाते हैं,
वो लोग बड़े शौक से खाते हैं। और अभी जो कश्मीरी पंजाब में आ चुके हुए हैं उनके बारे में अगर मैं बात करूँ, दाल चावल जो है वो बड़े शौक से खाते हैं। सो इवन कि शादियों पर भी अगर आप बात करें, तेल मेहंदी पर दाल चावल आपको, अभी देखिए जैसे मेरे मुंह में पानी आ गया, तो दाल चावल जो है वो मतलब बनाए जाते हैं। ये मतलब एक रवायत समझी जाती है कश्मीरियों की।
वैसे तो अब हाँ, वैसे तो अब जो है ना ये भी ज़्यादा थोड़ा सा ट्रेंड जो है ख़त्म होता जा रहा है, वरना क्या नाम होता है, एक रवायत होती थी दाल चावल और साथ में गुड़ वाले चावल।
हाँ, तो लेकिन अभी भी कुछ लोग हैं जो फॉलो करते हैं इस चीज़ को, क्योंकि अभी ये ना कि पहले ये वन डिश वाला एक नहीं होता था, पहले होता था कि आप डिफरेंट वैरायटी रख सकते हो फूड की, और अभी ये कि वन डिश रखते हो, तो सो इसलिए लोग जो है उनकी प्रेफरेंसेस थोड़ी चेंज होती जा रही हैं। बट भाई बीच में जैसे मैं कहूँगी कि बाकर खानी का जो जिक्र किया,
नान और बाकर खानियों की जो वैरायटी दिखाई गई,
मतलब मैं ये पूछना चाहूँगी यहाँ पर भी ऐसे मतलब फ्रेश बाकर खानियाँ कहीं से मिलती हैं क्या?
मिलती हैं, बिल्कुल मिलती हैं, अंदरून में मिलती हैं, बस और कहीं नहीं मिलती हैं।
क्योंकि मैंने यहाँ पर तो कभी नहीं देखा इतना, और अंदरून मैंने खाने के लिहाज से कभी इतना एक्सप्लोर नहीं किया। वैसे बड़ा मन होता है, बट प्रॉब्लम सिर्फ एक होती है वहाँ पर कि जो जो फूड है वो इतना हाइजीन नहीं होता, मतलब जो जगह है, सो उसकी वजह से थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम होता है, लेकिन फिर भी हम घर से बर्तन ले जाएंगे, लेकिन कोशिश करेंगे हम ट्राई करें।
अच्छा, वैसे ये खाने की यानी कि बकर खानी और नान की जो एक वैरायटी दिखाई है, हालांकि मिलती यहाँ पे भी है, लेकिन जो है ना मुझे यहाँ पे इतना ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल लोगों में नज़र नहीं आता। यहाँ पे नान आपको जो है वो ज़रा ज़्यादा, हालांकि अगर नोट करें, आप अगर नान वाली दुकान पे जाते हैं तो उन्होंने रखी होती हैं ये वहाँ पर शीशे में ना लगा कर, लेकिन
नान लेने के नहीं कभी गई।
किसी दिन आपको भेजूंगा तो देख लेना वहाँ पर। कोई नहीं, किसी और के लिए ले आना यार। तो वहाँ पर उन्होंने डिस्प्ले किए होते हैं, लेकिन जो है ना बहुत एक लिमिटेड तादाद में, ज्यादा नहीं बनाते, शायद कम लोग खरीदते हैं।
नान की वैसे अगर बात करूँ ना, मतलब नान मुझे लगता है कि बेस्ट, अगर मतलब पाकिस्तान की बात करूँ, लाहौर में मिलता है आपको बेस्ट नान। अगर आप लाहौर के अलावा बाकी शहरों में जाते हो ना, तो वहाँ पर नान का टेस्ट चेंज हो जाता है और बनाने का तरीका भी शायद चेंज हो जाता है।
यार अगर आप जाते हैं ना लाहौर से हट के किसी गाँव वाली साइड पर जाते हैं जहाँ पे नान मिलते हो, वहाँ पे शायद टेस्ट इस वजह से भी चेंज होता है कि कोयलों पर आपको जो है नान खाने को मिलते हैं। वहाँ पर
जो गैस पर भी बनते हैं उनका भी मुझे थोड़ा डिफरेंट लगता है।
पानी का फर्क होता होगा।
अब कोई ना कोई फर्क है, लेकिन कुछ शहर ऐसे हैं जिनका फूड वाकई में अच्छा होता है, मतलब जो हमें लाहौर के अलावा भी अच्छे लगते हैं। लाइक गुजरावाला की हम बात करें,
कसूर का फूड बहुत अच्छा है।
हम लोगों ने वैसे अभी प्लान हमारा बन रहा है कि हम लोग कभी जाकर कसूर तो थोड़ा फूड ट्राई करके आए।
लेकिन मैंने क्योंकि ट्राई किया हुआ है, मैंने वहाँ से थोड़ा बहुत खाया हुआ है, तो कसूर का फूड अच्छा होता है।
फालूदा बहुत भाई वहाँ का मशहूर है,
मछली भी बहुत मशहूर है।
अभी तो सर्दियाँ भी आ गई हैं।
हाँ जी।
तो खैर हम लोग यहाँ पर बात करते हैं। फिर बीच में हम लोगों ने देखा था पिकल देखा था, तो भाई वो मुझे लगा हर जगह का अपना अपना शायद वो तरीका होता है बनाने का। हमें तो यहाँ पर लीमू अचार, मुझे हरी मिर्च, गाजर, मूली और लहसुन, इनका अचार बड़ा, करेले का भी वैसे अचार होता है बट मुझे इतना कोई खास पसंद नहीं।
वैसे तो अचार से बचपन का नाता है हमारा, स्कूल जाते थे तो पराठे के साथ, फिलहाल अभी भी खाते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा मज़ा आता है। लेकिन ना अचार भाई डालना कोई आसान काम नहीं, टिड्डियाँ पड़ जाती हैं।
इसको टिड्डियों का पड़ा है
यार नहीं, अचार को यानी कि अगर उसे आप नहीं वो सही तरह क्या कवर नहीं करते, क्या नहीं करते, तो वो हो जाता है ना।
नहीं, एक अनएक्सपेक्टेड बात की है टिड्डियों। लेकिन है मुझे था कि ये कहेगा कि हर किसी के ना हाथ का टेस्ट डिफरेंट होता है, मसाला जो
कोई शक नहीं,
उसका ख्याल रखना,
कोई शक नहीं। लेकिन जो है ना मोस्टली मैंने यही सुना है कि लोगों का अचार इसी वजह से खराब हो जाता है कि टिड्डियां पड़ गई उससे, बेचारियां। बेचारा अचार,
सॉरी मुझे नहीं पता था, बट सच में मुझे नहीं पता कि वाकई में अचार इतना पसंद होता है। लेकिन
अरे खराब हो जाता है,
क्या मतलब उसके अंदर टिड्डियां खाना खा लेती हैं, वो क्या उसको
पता नहीं, उससे अब क्या वो कर देती हैं, यानी कि वो सक्सेसफुल नहीं रहता उनका एक्सपेरिमेंट भाई। अब ये जो है ना वीडियो खत्म होने के बाद बड़ी बहन से पूछेंगे क्या होता है।
मैंने पहली दफा ये बात सुनी है, मैं गलत हो सकती हूँ, मैं कब कह रही हूँ, बट खैर चलो।
कभी डाला हो तो बताओ ना
भाई, अचार डालना आसानी है, मुझे खाना बनाना इतना मुश्किल होता है। अचार डालना, उसमें तेल का बड़ा ध्यान रखा जाता है। आई थिंक उसमें सरसों का तेल शायद डलता है ना अचार में, और में पानी आ रहा है। वैसे मुझे पराठे के साथ सुबह में नाश्ते में बहुत अच्छा लगता है, और स्पेशली हलवा पूड़ी के साथ भी बहुत अच्छा लगता है। और भाई हलवा पूड़ी में यहाँ पर जितना बड़ा वो पूरा था ना, मतलब के उतना बड़ा यहाँ पर कतलमा मिलता है। किसी
ये 10 दिन खा सकती हैं?
ओ नहीं बाबा, ये बहुत वो अकड़ जाता है। हम ये मैं जरूर कह सकती हूँ कि हम सारे घर वाले मिलकर शायद उसको फिनिश कर सकते हैं, और मतलब एक और मंगवा सकते हैं, क्योंकि हमारी फैमिली में कुछ लोग खाते ज़्यादा है, कुछ कम खाते हैं, तो उस लिहाज से अगर मैं बात करूँ। बट ये कि ओवरऑल मैं कहूँगी काफ़ी मज़ा आया देखकर, एक अच्छी वीडियो थी और काफ़ी कुछ देखने को मिला। आप ज़रूर बताइएगा आप में से कौन कौन कश्मीर गया है और खाने ट्राई किए हैं, क्योंकि वॉलनट फज के बारे में बोलना भूल गई, बट वो हम लोगों ने पहले भी वीडियो में देखा था, तो वो तो वाकई में देखने में बहुत मजे का लगता है, और उसमें जो इंग्रेडिएंट्स है वो भी बहुत कमाल के, अगर वो आप उसको वैसे भी खाओ ना तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है। सो गाइस, हमारी आज की वीडियो इसी के साथ हमें वीडियो
लाइक, सब्सक्राइब, शेयर, गुड बाय।